Hey guys, I'm here reviewing LEGO Star Wars Episode 2 set 75433 Jango Fett's Starship. Comes with 707 regular pieces and 3 minifigures, including young Boba Fett, Jango Fett, and Lama Su, who is one of the Kamino cloners. Back of the box shows some of the features of the set, which we will get to. The box also can conveniently store the set. So before we get to the set, let's take a look at the instructions, extra pieces, stickers. So there are 5 stickers to the set. Not so many. There are quite a few extra pieces, along with an orange piece puller. We do have a helmet for Jango Fett. And several of these red ones are stud shooters, but we have an extra gas tank filler as it originally was, or 2, sorry, for Jango. He should have 2 of them, so one of them should be extra. Nothing so special otherwise, just an extra visor cam. These are not 2 extra ones. These are not the package of these accessories which we got in the Boba Fett ship. So the instructions are relatively simple and straightforward, but this kind of ship, just like with Boba Fett, has some strange angles. It's not too difficult, but you also have to lay some small pieces in here around the wing holders. So it's not the absolute easiest of builds, but not impossible for sure. Okay, so let's come to the figures. Obviously, Jango Fett is the nicest figure here. He does not have arm printing, though, which has become quite standard for the main Mandalorians, him being probably the 3rd most famous Mandalorian now. He does have this nice dark silver jetpack and the Mandalorian armor, and there is printing on the back of his torso here, as well as on the legs. So it's still quite a good figure, and of course, it's nice to have another Jango Fett figure after a long time without one. He looks very good with that rangefinder eyepiece. The new one looks quite good, I think. A little big and blocky, but still it works very well. And then we have the Kamino. I think this is my first Kamino figure. Very tall, as you could imagine. Easily an extra head above the others. This figure also seems to have a unique head mold, because we have black here for their tall collar. So printing is black and looks like gray, I would say. Black also used on the collar. The torso is also a little unique and different. So a nice figure overall. And then we have young Boba Fett, kind of a standard and plain figure, but still an excellent inclusion here. Then we have this small hovercraft, which doubles as a stand for the ship, which fits in like that. Actually holds it pretty well, and acts as a kind of hover craft with a box for storage. Again, just like the Boba Fett one, very simple but very effective. Something LEGO kind of includes often anyways are some small ship that cannot connect or integrate with the large ship, but they've done a really good job here making it useful in that it is a stand. Then we have the ship itself here. So there are some bombs which can be stored, and they can be dropped away using this hatch in the back. And we have a handle similar to the Boba Fett one. In this one, the wings are swinging together. And the cockpit is a little bit different, somewhat simpler in some regards, that there's no printed panel. But we also have more lights and things like that. So it's a bit of a equalish trade-off. So I think overall this is a good ship. I'm going to do a short comparison video of the two. Excuse me. Going to do a short comparison video of the two. This one obviously has more pieces, but also quite a higher price point, $50 versus $70. So I will compare them and let you know which one I think is best. But still, it's finally good to have a Jango Fett ship. I did not have the original or the really large one. I think maybe it deserves a 3.5 or a 3. Not super excellent. Of course, I'm happy to finally have the Camino figure, which does play a critical role in some of the, although minor, it's quite a critical role in the movies and the Clone Wars series. I think that it does feel still a bit overpriced. And the figure is nice, but still not as nice as the Boba Fett or Mandalorian figure. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.